Hey everybody, and welcome back to another YouTube video on my YouTube channel. My name is Sid, and in this video I'm just going to go over the technologies that I tried to learn in 2021 and what I plan on learning in 2022. If this video seems familiar to you, it's probably because you've already seen Ben Awad's video on it and I just copied his format. But anyways, let's get straight into it. So I'm a first year computer science major at Georgia Tech, and to get better prepared for the industry, I've decided to try and learn a lot of stuff on my own. I don't know if I can get all of this done at all. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to, but I think it'll help me realize what my main goals are with technology and what I actually want to learn. So I'll start off by reviewing what I did in 2021 and what I had wanted to do. So I posted my video for 2021 like late summer, and here's what I ended up wanting to do. I wanted to learn React and get better with like Tailwind CSS, AWS, get better with Flutter, which is a cross-platform mobile app development or whatever, React Native, and Docker. React Native is also for mobile app development, and I ended up, doing pretty well with practicing just plain old React.js. I participated in a few hackathons, used React for every project, and I got pretty experienced with it. I didn't really use Tailwind CSS too much except for one project, but I did use it. I didn't really get any practice with AWS. I just didn't have the time, and projects that I wanted to work on just didn't have the need for AWS, so I couldn't put into anything. Flutter I thought was pretty cool, and I enjoyed revisiting it, building another mobile app. Nothing crazy, but it just helped me remember that I still knew how to use Flutter. React Native I just didn't do because I'd learned React and I used Flutter for cross-platform app development. I was like, yeah, I'm good with Flutter for now, and maybe I'll revisit React Native sometime in the future, but not right now. I also managed to get a good bit of work done with Docker, booting up containers and just learning how to Dockerize something, and that I thought was pretty cool. I don't know if I'll be revisiting it too much, but I think I will in 2022, and I think it's just something that will definitely stay in my toolbox for a very long time. So let's go and talk about what I actually want to do in 2022. So AWS is obviously very important, and learning any cloud service at all. So the first thing I want to do in 2022 is actually build out some project that uses AWS in any way, regardless of how small or big it is, just because I want to actually get the practice that I need to be able to put AWS on my resume and just know it for the sake of knowing it. So this is very, very big on my list. And another way of containerization and managing tons of containers, I also want to learn Kubernetes. Kubernetes, I don't know how to pronounce it. Please correct me in the comments down below. But I want to learn Kubernetes, and that would be really cool to know, just so that I understand just how it really differs from Docker, because as an outsider looking in, my brain still doesn't really understand it. So I would like to use it and figure it out. I know that it's really good for spinning up microservices, so I would like to see how that works. I also want to learn Golang and Rust, and by learn, I mean actually use them in projects. I know the syntax for both of these things, but I haven't used them in projects, so I can't really fully say that I know how to use these languages. I want to just build up a REST API with both of them, give it a go, spin up a React frontend, and then just make like a to-do app or something in both of these, and just see how I like them, which one I like better, how they really differ, because I know people really group Golang and Rust together a lot when they're talking about them, but they're not exactly meant for the exact same purpose. So I definitely want to learn both of these, and I think I'll be able to get to them. I also want to revisit Unity game dev. So I think 2 years ago I participated in my first game jam, made a horrible Unity game in 24 hours, and I want to revisit it and kind of fix my honor a little bit, make sure that I make a decent enough game that I would enjoy playing it for at least 10 minutes. So I want to revisit Unity at some point, but this isn't really anything that's big on my list of to-dos. Something else that I really want to do is get better at doing productionized machine learning. So I am pretty good with machine learning. Like, I can make models and stuff in Jupyter notebooks. I get some data, I clean the data, whatever. I make the machine learning model to get predictions, classifications, whatever you want to call it, right? But I'm not very good at actually deploying these models because I've just never chosen to. I have one or two that if you stalk my GitHub, you could probably find, and in fact one of my first pieces of content ever was about a production machine learning web app that you can make, but I haven't done this for anything that I would find useful myself. I'll do it, I'll make it locally, but then I won't put it into production and launch it. So that's something I want to do. I want to launch a website that other people like you guys can use, that uses some sort of machine learning algorithm or model that I trained, shipped, and now it's there on the internet, serving on a server somewhere, serving the front end that you guys call through an API, and then it just gives you whatever results. So this is something I really want to do, just because it will make me feel a lot more secure in my skills as a machine learning engineer, and just make it easier for me to, go from idea to prototype to a full production environment. Next, I also want to learn smart contracts, or I'm thinking about learning how to work with smart contracts, using Solidity to write smart contracts with the Ethereum blockchain, but I don't really know if I'll get to this, because crypto's not something I'm super interested in, but just in the off case that it does, become very mainstream in the next few years, it would be good to know how to make smart contracts. But yeah, that's really all I want to learn. AWS, Kubernetes, Golang, Unity, Rust, productionized machine learning, smart contracts. And if I had to go by things that I really just want to get done, I really want to learn AWS, Golang, Rust, and productionized machine learning. So those are my 4 big goals. And yeah, that's it. A short video just to keep you guys updated while I still get back into the swing of things here at college. If you enjoyed, subscribe, hit the like button. If you have any debates with what I put on the list, leave them in the comments down below. And also just tell me what you guys are planning on learning this year in the comments or in my Discord server. Join that, link in the description. And also just give me suggestions on what else I should learn and what you might want to see videos on. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and I hope you have a great day.